Guys, I'm really excited to go and dive deeper into designing this design here on Dribbble and SwiftUI. I'm gonna continue to make these videos of just finding really nice designs that I love on Dribbble. Huge shout out to Cuberto. Really love the design. Community does too. But yeah, I'm ready to dive in. I'm probably gonna start pumping out one or two of these a week. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like or comment. Any type of feedback is great. I just love hearing from the listeners, and I'll keep coding. And let's dive into it. Okay, everyone, I'm very excited. Like I said, to replicate this design, and just to show you our finished product here. This is it. I mean, pretty close if you ask me. Yeah, we're gonna start a new file here, and yeah, we're gonna call this new file. Let's call it SwiftUI view, and let's call it final product. All right, so we're gonna start designing the bottom part, of the design. So let's go ahead and change this to categories. Let's embed this into a VStack. In this VStack, we're gonna add an HStack, and then in this HStack, we're gonna add another vertical stack. Oh, by the way, I will be getting into lazy vertical stacks, lazy vertical grids, and horizontal stacks and lazy horizontal stacks in my next video. Probably not next video, but soon to be video. Just still learning the new Xcode, so bear with me. But yeah, excited to get this design up and running. So let's do an image, and let's just do yoga for now, and then resizable. And just so you guys know, I get that picture from the assets I've loaded, and I just throw in the name there. But let's see here. So I'm gonna be referencing this new file, and I'll explain when I get there. But yeah, let's keep working with this. I think frame should be width 100. Height 100. Oh, last but not least, guys, in my next videos, I will have I'm installing a software that will allow you to see the keys I type. I got that request. And then also to pull up this menu, all you have to do is Command-Shift-L. I had a listener ask me how you do that. And yeah, just so you guys know, this is very helpful. Okay, so we got the frame down, and let's resume. Okay, get the frame. Now let's add a text. Let's call this yoga. And then in this ZStack, let me put on my do not disturb. Okay, in the ZStack, we're gonna add a frame, and I think it might be 175 by 240. Yeah, it's about right. All right. Delete this. Okay, so we got that, and then I want to have a foreground. No, it has to be background color. Sorry, background color. Color lit is now this, and we're gonna come and hit this blue, and we're gonna have a corner radius of 20. Actually, make this 40, and then after that. Need a dot, and after that we're gonna start styling the text. Font dot size, make this 20. I think it's 24 by dot bold, and rounded. And then we're gonna dot foreground color dot white. Okay, and then after that I'm gonna add an offset. X is going to be minus 15, Y is going to be minus 40, 70, and let's make this 20. And then we're going to take this image, give it a dot offset, of y20. See where that takes us. Yeah, like that, like that. All right, perfect. So now we're gonna add some custom data, and oh, hit the cube accent. And what I'm gonna go and pull this, what I copied in the previous file, and we're going to come over here. And so what we have here is, we're naming a struct and then naming it cards, and we're giving it identifiable, and we're telling pretty much Swift, like, what are we going to change in this data and in this card view here, right? Like, what are we going to change? Well, we know we need to change this, the name, the image on each card. We know we need to change the text in each card. We also know that we also know that we need to change the background color, right? And the text color. So we're going to need to change this, and we're going to need to change this. And I'm going to make this a color lit, and just double click, and let's make this white. All right, let's resume. Perfect. All right, so now what we have to do is we're going to actually make this, extract the sub view. We're going to name it card. Okay, perfect. And after that, card is now down here. So, like I said, we want to change title, image, background, and text. The text right here. So what we'll do is we call cards, which is this, right? And we're gonna put this information into this card data, right? And this is just a simple array, but pretty much we're telling, for how many cards there are, which there's 3, to make 3 cards and integrate in the first card this data, in the second card this data, third card that data, right? So we have all this created, okay? And we need to then attach it to this section, right? So what we can do is var card is card, and then we come in here, delete this card dot, hold on. Oh, that's why. Cards, sorry, cards. Now, cards dot, there we go, image. Yoga is cards dot title. Then this is cards dot text. And then this is cards dot background. All right. So now it's complaining that, hey, we linked it to here, we have the data, but this is an issue. And so what we need to do is we can come in here and fix this right now, but it's not going to fix it. And we still need 3 cards here. Right now we only have 1. So you're going to command click this card, and we're just going to do repeat. And you're going to come in here, and you're going to call the card data. And the card data is this, right? So that's how it's going to tell how many cards it's about to print. And then all you need to do in here, click this, and then item. Oh, instead just type item. And it should be calling these items, right? And it's pulling items. So if we click resume, this should work. And there you go. Cardio, full body yoga. And that's pretty close. Like I said, I'm not going to be, this is an animation because this is a scroll view. And, but yeah, this is an animation that kind of scales it up when it's in the middle of the screen through a geometry reader. Not touching that, but I did want to get this whole thing kind of close to, this design. So what we're gonna do now is make this. I'm gonna use some different icons, and then after that, I'm gonna design this, and no, I'm gonna design these two things, and then I'm gonna design the card. So let's go here, and let's embed this VStack into a VStack. And so I just want to share a quick trick I learned. This might be common knowledge, but so what I pretty much did is I pretty much did was mark this section, right? So now even though we get a lot of code, I can be down here, and I could just come up here, and as you can see, there's a mark, and when I click it, it takes me right to it. Just a cool navigation trick I learned. Okay, so VStack, and now we're gonna add now we're gonna add an HStack. Okay, and then in this HStack, why do I keep doing that? In this HStack, we're gonna add an image, and then we're gonna pull up SF symbols. So this is the new SF symbols. Pretty cool. This is what I love actually, is the multicolor. Just freaking amazing looking. Look at this, so nice, adding so much color. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do home, and we're gonna get the house, and we're gonna put house. Should pop up. Let's resume. Build succeeded. Oh, I'm dumb. System name house. There we go. All right, and then I'm gonna do a dot font, dot size, system size. You're gonna make this 28, and then we're just gonna copy these. And this is gonna be, let's do user. This is gonna be person, and no, person crop dot circle, person crop dot circle. Okay, and then people, person dot to, and then arrow up, and then let's do line diagonal arrow. I like that. Line dot diagonal arrow. All right, so we have our icons. Then we're gonna come in here. This is where things start to speed up a little, guys. 75. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a. We're not gonna do that yet. We're gonna come down, and we're gonna add a HStack, and inside this HStack, we're gonna add a VStack. And inside this VStack, we're gonna add a rounded rectangle 20 with a dot frame of width. Let's make it 35, height 10. And then we're gonna take this again, and we're gonna do this, and instead make it 25. And then spacer, bump that, and then give this a padding of dot trailing, and this is gonna be 30. And what we're gonna do then is embed this HStack into a VStack. Okay, and we're gonna fold, and then right here we're gonna have I just want to see what this workouts. And let me just click this guy, see what happens. Come in here, line left. There we go, perfect. Line left, and then we're gonna do a font dot size, and let's make this 22 dot bold dot rounded. Perfect. And then we're gonna do a foreground dot gray. Okay, and then a padding leading of 30. Copy this, come down, open this up. There's the HStack. We're gonna do the same thing with this VStack. Align it left. Come down here, hit this, and padding dot leading is gonna be 100, I think. 90. 95, and then after that we are now going to, and I think these might be a little too big. That's more like it. All right, now we're gonna collapse this whole thing, and now we're gonna build the pink cards. So this is gonna be a ZStack, and in the ZStack is gonna be a VStack, and then in that is gonna be an HStack. Okay, and then we're gonna add a frame onto this now. Width is gonna be 340. Height's going to be 250. Let's see what this. Make it 370. Yeah. 360 is the sweet spot. And then 230. Corner radius of 40. Come over here. And let's get the nitpicker. Okay. And we're going to do a dot background. Color lit, come in here, open this up, other, take this, hit that, perfect. Okay, and then in this we're gonna add a text. It's gonna say Athena, and then below that it's gonna be a text. It's gonna say core lower. Okay, and then oh shoot, this has to be a VStack. There we go. And then this content is gonna be a text. It's gonna be duration. Then it's gonna be another text. It's gonna be difficulty, and then in between them is gonna be a rounded. No, in between them is going to be a VStack, but we're going to change it into a ZStack because we have to stack things on top of each other. Rounded rectangle, 20. Give a frame of width. Let's make this 15. Height of 3. No, this has to be 10. 35. 25. 50. Let's do this, and let's then add circles. And real quick, dot foreground is dot white, and then the circle is a dot frame. Width is 6, height is 6. Alright, and then we're gonna copy this, and we're gonna do a foreground of dot gray. Copy that. Okay. Maybe it's, oh, duh. We gotta add this into an HStack. Take these, cut. Now this should work. Yep, there we go. And then we're gonna collapse, fold, and we're gonna add you right here. Okay. And then this is gonna be font dot size. It's gonna be 18, bold, rounded. Copy this. Okay, and then we're actually going to embed this into an HStack. We're going to take this and we're going to fold and grab you, put you in here. And then we're going to fold this guy, fold this HStack, and give it a dot padding of leading, make this 20. Okay, perfect. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna style these texts, size 34 dot bold dot rounded, and then in here it's gonna be font dot size, same thing. Gonna make this like 22 dot bold dot rounded dot foreground dot gray. Okay, let's make this 40. And we're gonna come in here, click this inspector here, show inspector, align left. Okay, and I just want to see what this will do. Spacer in here. So I can just do this if I want to, embed this into an HStack, and then do this. Spacer, bump that over. Padding is leading 30. Dot. Okay, and then this HStack, this duration, come down, offset Y 20, and this is going to be offset Y minus 10. Okay, so then we're gonna come in here, we're gonna fold this, and then what we're gonna do is embed it into a V stack, but then turn it to a Z, and then we're gonna come in here, we're gonna add a V stack, and we're just gonna put some blank text, and then we're gonna fold this, take this same content here, put it in the V stack here, and instead of this, we're gonna create a custom gray, just right in the middle, right there, and then we're gonna do an offset of X is 10, Y is 20. Okay, and then after that, we're gonna fold, and we're gonna do a dot padding. No, I'm just gonna do this. Dot padding vertical 20. Okay, and then what we'll do for here is small cards. We're just gonna do padding dot vertical 20. Okay, and last but not least, take this padding dot vertical 20. Let's just do top actually. So okay, let's pull the design up. So what do you guys think? I mean, I think we're very, I mean, look at that. That looks very similar. I mean, I did that within like 20 some minutes. I mean, this is, and I could have easily added a scroll view in here very easily. Like, it wouldn't have been hard to add multiple cards. Like, it's literally maybe 2 lines of code. But yeah, guys, look, I'm gonna keep doing these mock-up designs in SwiftUI, and it's good practice for me, and I'm getting a lot of positive feedback. And yeah, I really do appreciate anyone that's watching these videos. Please like or comment what you think could be improved on, and I'm really excited for the next video.